Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Let's take another look here at Solana, see what's going on. I got good news for you folks. This is a great sign here, breaking free from that descending trend line, back up over both moving averages that are very important. And then we're likely above the cloud too on the hourly time frame. So we're going to talk about the reasons why the price will probably continue higher. I'm not going to try to convince you to take a long position, but I'm going to tell you in general here, a lot of the things I was looking for, confirming factors, are present. So we'll take a look at that and dive deeper. Keep in mind, just because alerts get triggered and you got like a nice looking bird's eye view, it doesn't mean you just jump into a trade blindly. Okay, so please understand that. But I wanted to preface and let those who are in a long position open with our community. I think our average price is in the low 220s. We're probably in pretty good shape. I'll explain why. So let's double check here first, back in liquidation levels, and kind of go from there. We can see 220, 228 to 230. We've talked about this previously, being a resistance level. That level has been tested twice, with a lot of very bold short traders entering just here recently, as a matter of fact. We can see each one of these bars is worth approximately a quarter to $500 million. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just kind of ballparking here, but maybe 6 to 10 billion between 228 to 232. That's way too much in my personal opinion, especially if you compare that with the fact that the delta has just shifted where more people have longs open than shorts, right? So again, that little dynamic shift is very important to recognize. You see this here, folks. I would watch out if you're short trading right now, okay? Just throwing it out there. It's not a guarantee, of course, by any stretch, but Solana is seemingly responding very well to Bitcoin maintaining its range in the 106 to 108K area, and that's a very good sign. Okay, let's take a look here at open interest and just double check. Got to kind of zoom in to see this, but look at that, super heavy longs at 225. So this is we got the most amount of positions taken over last week's worth of trading at 225 in just the last couple of hours. So somebody bought a lot of Solana at that point. Okay, and that's a good sign, kind of showing sustainability and likelihood of further upside. Let's take a look at the daily time frame, work our way down, and just recognize here that we're not out of the woods yet. We got to get above the 20-day SMA to be like truly bullish, but staying above and maintaining above the 50-day SMA is huge. I like that. Same thing here as well with the 50 and the RSI. We can see we're tentatively breaking through it. Hasn't officially happened yet, but a closure at 226, 227 or higher today would put us there. I'd be very surprised if we get up to 227 and don't see an aggressive candle wick up to that 230 range to sweep that liquidation. That's a lot of liquidation. Okay, again, you don't short into that, folks. It doesn't make any sense. And at this point, I get it. I understand why people are doing it, but you can only short for so long before that equilibrium shifts. And again, you can kind of see that here with this liquidation delta. Look at how swift that is here now that we've increased and broken through that descending trend line. We can see a big shift, a paradigm shift, if you will. So anyways, dynamic here on the daily time frame is looking pretty good. While it's not perfect, we're almost in better shape, almost in great shape. we're not in a prime position here to say like, yeah, go ahead and go balls to the wall, long positions, good to go. I would just say tentatively long based on what I see here on the 4 hour. Let me explain. We're over the 20 and the 50-day SMA. That's check number one. We love to see that. That's usually what I look for to indicate a trend reversal. As you can see this whole time, we've been maintaining below the 50-day SMA, the 20 for the most part. Getting above the 20 is nice, but you got to be above the 52. So those are both very positive contributing factors, in my personal opinion. Double clicking here, or double checking here rather, we can see 50 on the RSI, we're above that level now. Okay, stochastic swinging up, money flow index is tremendously higher than the RSI. It's a very good bullish sign. You want the MFI above the RSI. I got that question in my community recently. What's the difference? Really, when the MFI is above the RSI, it implies that the price action is still not overbought and that there's a lot of money flowing into this coin, indicating sustainability. Okay, and the reason why that's important is because without volume, the price can go anywhere it wants to. But that's exactly why high volume is a good thing, because you don't trade against high volume, right? And on top of that, we've got a good RSI here letting us know we've broken through a key level threshold and that the likelihood of further upside is higher, okay? MACD's converging here as well, super solid, even though I don't trust that too much considering how compressed and tight that is. It's still a very positive sign. Essentially, giving us confluence in this area here, okay? And then we take a look at the hourly time frame. We can recognize here as well, we're above the cloud. There is no consideration here to take a short whatsoever. We have the lagging span free and clear, conversion lines over the baseline, and again, the cloud itself is at 218. So what I was hoping for previously, obviously, is a increase, decrease, and then leg up again, because you typically have a bullish backtest of a descending trend line. You see this here? Price broke above, came down to bullishly backtest it, and now it's back up on top. Okay, that reinforces the fact that a long position makes a lot more sense. So if you have a long position open through our community here, keep it open, folks. We're in good shape. You may want to consider adjusting profit targets just based on 230, 231 being that fib level, which is essentially that area of retracement. In a lot of cases, we might see some resistance there. So it could actually look like this, where the price action comes up here, rejects, continues lower to bounce off the local high here that we see. Okay, that's generally what I'm expecting to happen. Anyways, it's never exact science, folks, but it is fun, and this is exciting to see Solana moderately back on track here. Okay, so this is the beginning of a good thing here. I'd be very surprised, again, at the very least, if we don't see this guy here get destroyed. So I think 230 seems like a pretty significant inevitability at this point. Pending Bitcoin doesn't make a run towards 104 or lower, I think we're in pretty good shape. All right, folks, I hope that made sense. I described that correctly. Thanks again so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to always like the video. And also comment below, but check out Bitunix too, folks. No KYC or VPN required. We've been partnered with them for over a year. They take great care of our community, including a nice deposit bonus this month. Next month, we'll have a trading competition again. If you recall, last month, we had a $60,000 prize pool. It was really awesome. Anyways, I'll post a playout chart in our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord here shortly, just so you can kind of get perspective of what my thoughts are here. I'm expecting Bitcoin to be range bound while most alts start to recover. This should be the case here moving forward. All right, thanks again for your time. We'll see you soon. Take care.